Hey guys, so I just took a shower and I started thinking of how can I help others, of course. And one of the things that came to mind today is I wanted to share some external maintenance tips for the body. As we know, it's very important to take care of the mind, which I've been talking about lately, yoga and meditation. But I just wanted to give two, three tips. Now, we tend to go to all these cosmetic stores and we smell all these lovely fragrances and we just buy all sorts of creams. And then, we look at the ads and we just buying like we crazy. Now, to be honest, I at one point used to just buy a lot of products too, honestly. Like I would go to a famous shop in Trinidad and Tobago, Pennywise, and buy stuff. But the more I read, I realized some of the ingredients, we have no idea what we are using. Just like food, sometimes we don't even know the names on the labels, but yet we eat it. So even though we are getting more conscious of what we eat, trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, we have to be very conscious what we put in our skin. Because if you didn't know, our skin is the largest organ of the body. So I would really like if you all become a little more conscious what you are putting on your skin, and some recommendations maybe just go back to using handmade soaps. And in that light, I was just taking a shower and I was using a handmade soap that came all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. And this is one of my mentors and close friends. Her name is Lisa Mohan. And what I want to say is that if you do type her up you probably could look for her on Facebook, Lisa Mohan, Lisamohan. What I love about this beautiful soul is that her aim is really to educate and to really promote healthier living. So it's not about just making a set of money. No, and in fact, she will tell you what ingredients is in the soaps. And I just used one and I was like, wow. And I got mine all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. But whether you decide to look up or not, that's not the point, but you can. And she does soaps and shampoos. And I actually got an under eye serum, which was just pure products, pure ingredients, I should say, and things that you can ask her what's in it. And I love that about her. She will actually tell you. So please, again, don't forget our skin is the largest organ of our body, and don't just go buying all sorts of things and just smelling, oh, there's some smelling so good, so I'm just going to spray up this here and this here. And actually right now here in Canada, even if we go to a medical office, let's say I go to a doctor office, I'm actually getting notice now that they want none of us to be wearing any sort of scented creams or scented perfumes, because it is affecting people's breathing. So this should be a cue for all of you. Please be mindful, it's not only about smelling nice and stuff, but it's really what are we breathing in? What are we breathing in? And as you know, the skin has pores, and what is affecting our skin, our eyes, our respiratory system. So even though you are taking care of the mind, I also ask you, it's very important to take care of ourselves externally. Now, not to the point where you're spending hours and you're worrying. No, let's go back to basics. Simple things like cocoa butter, which is very good for the skin, like coconut oil, which is excellent for the hair. Because when I would go to a hairdresser, people will ask me and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't do anything. It's just like coconut oil, soak it once a week and then you wash it out, but you can wet your hair daily. Don't over shampoo. Natural products, don't put tons of makeup, because again, do you know what chemicals? So just to finish here, please be a little more conscious of taking care of yourself in terms of what products are you putting. And if you look back to our ancestors, they use more natural products, and people, sometimes we'll make comments of the smell of the coconut oil or whatever it is, but really and truly, they were doing better things than we are in terms of caring for the skin. Okay, so let's go back. Also a new, not new, but more, I would say, widespread knowledge is being spread now about turmeric. So if you get products with turmeric in it, but please, again, make sure you get it from a good source. Like in here in Ottawa, I've joined this organization called The Art of Living, and they sell wonderful products of cream and lotion and stuff that I have been using also. So if you look online, or if you live near Art of Living Center, of course, they take care of the mind, body, and soul. And you can get meditation and yoga programs, but you definitely could also get products, because they have realized how much chemicals are in the even in the products that we are using on our external body. So I also ask you, please be more aware of what you're putting. Don't just paste on such a cream and buy eyeshadow and, oh, this green looking good and this thing looking good. And it's not only about every time you put something, you know, we really don't think. I was young too, but the lucky thing for me, I grew up with 4 brothers, and I never really used to really dress up and thing until my 20s. So I never was exposed to makeup and coloring hair, and my mother never used too much makeup and stuff. And even now, I don't use too much because I'm very where's the word? I wouldn't want to say boyish, but you know, just not into the whole glamour story. But if you are, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Don't mind you. If you love to dress up, that's okay. But if you like to dress up, it's better you choose a few products, have less products, but whatever you have, make sure they have good ingredients. Make sure it is okay for the skin. It's okay for the breath, you know, because everything is ending up in our body. And as you know today, there are many more instances of negative effects on the body, and we have a lot of people having disease and so forth. But we're not going to talk about disease. We just want to talk about how we can help ourselves. So again, if you want a very reliable source of some natural products, please check out my friend Lisa Mohan. I telling you, I just made one of her soaps, and it came all the way from Trinidad, and I was like, wow. Also, she gave me an under eye serum. It's beautiful, and I'm like, why didn't you send me like 10? But anyway, the point is, please check out Lisa Mohan, and if you even want to message me to get in contact with her, that's great. And as I said again, what I love about her, she's more interested in promoting health. So she's actually making like a new change for all of us, okay? So again, have a wonderful day, and don't forget, whether you put in an eyeliner, and please, if you have young children, stop buying them all sorts of all these all these products. You know, you just go in a store and you buy a $20 perfume for them, or you buy a little small palette, I think they call it, of some makeup. And you know, or some people go in the $10 store back here in Canada, a dollar store, and buy all sort of like little gadgets with makeup, and be mindful. Because again, imagine from young putting that, it will accumulate over time, okay? So be more conscious and take care of yourself. And don't forget, it's beautiful, like just to let your skin like go and walk in the sunshine, and let your skin just absorb wonderful oxygen from the air. So you could just like take a walk. Like this morning, I was just taking a little bath in the sun, even though it was in its negative. So I just sat there, opened the door, and got the direct sunlight. But the oxygen has been into my skin, and people go for, facials and stuff to get a lot of oxygen. And imagine we could just go out there, find a nice place with a lot of trees, or even in your backyard, which I'm guilty of. My father had so much wonderful plants and trees, and I did not go in the backyard and sit down. No, because again, ignorance, not finding out all this beautiful knowledge. So please go in the back or among some flowers, breathe in the oxygen. And if you want to put products and don't forget, whether you're a guy or a girl or a child, be mindful. And remember, parents, whatever you're doing, your children will follow. So if you put in a ponga gel in your hair, your sons might put a ponga gel. But if you're doing coconut oil, look, my daughter Angeli, she'll put her coconut oil. My 2 sons don't like gel in their hair. So whatever you doing, whether it be eating, but now we're more talking about the outer body, they too will follow. So if you are starting to use natural soap, show them where you're getting it so they can continue, and make small changes. Don't forget, it's small changes. So have a wonderful day. Don't forget, you can message me if you want to purchase a few natural soaps and natural soaps and shampoos, etc., under eye serum, whatever. Or you can look on Facebook for my friend Lisa Mohan. I think she has a website, I'm not even sure, but I can put it under my video, okay? So have a wonderful day, and again, take care of yourself, and what could I say? Be mindful of what you put on the skin, because it is the largest organ of the body. Love and light, Anita. Bye.